Implementation of salary board actions for the courts. Motion to accept and implement the 6% salary increases fixed by the salary board for the court offices as listed on exhibits J1 through J6 of the salary board agenda on Thursday, September 1, 2022.
And I will make that motion with discussion.
I'll second.
Last week we went over this at the salary board, and this 6% increase was presented to us. I myself, I've been looking for people to get the right salary at the right positions. I mean, I wasn't fighting for the one at the middle or at the bottom. I was looking for the ones at the middle and the top. And I'll still come back to say that percentage raises don't work in our situation. And there's going to be a lot of probably controversy here. I hope it doesn't wind up into a lawsuit, that we can all sit down and work this all out. But this is going back to this Monroe County case that was Caddo Vote versus Monroe, that the decision was made August 5th, 1994. And it was brought to our attention in this case. And you have to look at the case. More or less, the ruling was that if you didn't exhaust your budget, it possibly could have been that you could have got. If you exhausted, then you weren't eligible. I mean, I think Bob can get into a little bit more, but I don't think we should be, if it would come to that, I don't think we should be separating departments, that one department gets a raise and the other one doesn't. And then I said, I've been squawking about this for a year. And we can't blame it on the salary study. If we blame it on the, we shouldn't be blaming it on the salary study. If we can't come together to this, then we're the blame for it. That's what I think. I mean, that's what I've always said and this is budget, you could say a budget request and a tax increase. And if it's going to get to that, then let's do it for the right reason, you know, not to make the situation worse. And that's all I have to say about it. And that pertains to all of the motions.
I'm gonna call for the vote. Mr. Ahner?
No.
Mr. Lukasevich?
No.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. For the district attorney, seeking a motion to accept and implement the 6% salary increases fixed by the salary board for the district attorney's office as listed on exhibit R4 of the salary board agenda on Thursday, September 1, 2022. Motion to. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Ahner?
No.
Mr. Lukasevich?
No.
Mr. Notstein?
yes. For Prothonotary, seeking a motion to accept and implement the 6% salary increases fixed by the salary board for the Prothonotary's office as listed on exhibit R5 of the salary board agenda on Thursday, September 1, 2022. Motion accept.
Second.
Mr. Ahner?
No.
Mr. Lukasevich? Mr. Notstein?
Yes. For the public defender, seeking a motion to accept and implement the 6% salary increases fixed by the salary board for the public defender's office as listed on exhibit R6 of the salary board agenda on Thursday, September 1, 2022.
Motion accept.
Second.
Mr. Ahner?
No.
Mr. Lukasevich?
No.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. For the recorder of deeds, seeking a motion to accept and implement the 6% salary increases fixed by the salary board for the office of the recorder of deeds as listed on exhibit R7 of the salary board agenda on Thursday, September 1, 2022.
Motion accept.
Second.
Mr. Ahner?
No.
Mr. Lukasevich?
No.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. For the register of wills, seeking a motion to accept and implement the 6% salary increases fixed by the salary board for the office of the register of wills as listed on exhibit R8 of the salary board agenda on Thursday, September 1, 2022.
Motion accept.
Second.
Mr. Ahner?
No.
Mr. Lukasevich?
No.
Mr. Notstein?
Yeah. For the treasurer, seeking a motion to accept and implement the 6% salary increases fixed by the salary board for the office of the treasurer as listed on exhibit R9 of the salary board agenda on Thursday, September 1, 2022.
Motion accept.
second,
Mr. Honor?
No.
Mr. Lukasevich?
no,
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
For the sheriff, seeking a motion to accept and implement the 6% salary increases fixed by the salary board for the office of the sheriff as listed on exhibit R10 of the salary board agenda on Thursday, September 1, 2022.
Motion accept.
second,
Mr. Honor?
No.
Mr. Lukasevich?
no,
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Nothing else for this solicitor's report.
Any further business? Lukasevich?
yes. Make the comment that the salary board recommendation put forth and voted on today were clearly a challenge to legal taxing and budgeting authority of the Board of Commissioners. And not only this Board of Commissioners, but in all 60 counties that are governed by the county code across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I saw this action undermining our legal authority and responsibility of a board to conduct an annual and deliberate budget planning process and to duly consider any taxation or increase or diminishing of taxes that may be necessary. This would have clearly, if approved, would have imposed what I would argue is an illegal tax on the citizens of Carter County, including senior citizens, low income, and all the hardworking blue-collar workers who pay property taxes. Clearly, this was an attempt to circumvent the budget process, and again, to undermine the sole legal taxing authority at the county level, which is this board. That's all I have.
Mr. Notstein?
I just
Go ahead.
want to just directly answer your procedural question. The Commonwealth Court regards in its case law regards the salary board as a watchdog agency. It's a check on the commissioner's authority, but the case law and Commissioner Ahner referred to the Cadu case out of Northampton, and that just confirmed that the salary board's actions cannot compel the commissioners to implement salaries that exceed what is in the current budget for each department's salaries. Now, this came on so suddenly that essentially the commissioners, well, the entire salary board was kind of in the dark. They don't know what the salary is, and there might be some disparity. Maybe some departments do have enough in their salary budgets for the year that it would cover those increases. Others may not, so there would be some disparity. Some departments would win, some would lose, and that wouldn't be fair to everyone. So it required everyone in the salary board and now the commissioners to just kind of take on faith without having enough information to make an informed decision about whether those are covered by the current budget or if that needs to be addressed in the next budget. So
Yeah,
that's why it came up.
Yeah, and another one, like, you could figure